Hey, welcome back. It's 12-week year accountability group, and my name is Mickey Mikeworth, and I am your hostess through this group. Now, the 12-week year is a book. It is a book that isn't necessarily the best book in the world, but it is a book that helps teach process. And that process is how are you going to change your life? And how are you going to get all the things done in your life that you want, but you can't do them all at one time. So there are some pieces in the 12-week year that's why you have accountability group, is so that you can work through your own sets of emotional garbage, head trash, habits, building habits. That there's a lot that you get to do in class. So I made this video specifically for week 8 in the 12-week year because week 8 has a lot of things that happen. One is you start to go, maybe I picked the wrong thing, or maybe I'm overachieving. So today I want to talk about the thing really is attachment to your tactics. So a lot of times, especially if it's your first time, that you'll be attached to the tactics that you've picked. And one of the things that I remind people about tactics is a drop down menu. It's a choice to get you towards an outcome. And you've heard it from me before, which is really by our friend Ty, who's in the group, which is there is more than one way to feed a cat. There is more than one way to get you to your outcome. So if you have a healthy eating choice, the tactics you use this week may not be the tactics you're using next week. That all of the tactics will work. So one of the things that someone in class gave as an example is to say, hey, here's the outcome I have. And what she did is she just did what is the outcome that she had, and then she just did a visual of all the tactics that could work to get her towards her goal. And then she put it up and posted it so that she could go, oh, I can do any of these things and it counts this week. So the most important part of the 12-week year in whatever your outcomes are is to make sure that you actually put time in. That the number one tool you have to learn is to say, this is the time that I'm setting aside for me and what I want to do and what are my goals. That is the number one thing that you need to learn. If it's your first round, that's really where you're going to be structuring your wins is, did you set time aside and did you actually do something, anything on this list that got you closer to what you want? And when we talk about tactics, it should be a drop-down menu. There should be the availability of choice. What do I have the emotion for? What do I have the opt-in for? That the way I feel this week maybe is different than the way I feel next week. So when you're looking at tactics, I want you to think about them either starting to do a visual map of here's the outcome, here are all the different things that'll get me there, and those are the tactics, and then the tasks are the little to-dos. So when you are looking at morning ritual, a tactic may be journaling, it might be exercise, it might be meditation, it might be journaling, it might be reading, it might be eating a certain way. If you just pick any of those on any given day, that's your points. That's accountability. That you are going to keep the promises to yourself. And in order to do that, there are many promises. There are many ways to keep that promise. You're just looking at the one that feels the best today. Accountability isn't just to say, you should do it this way. Nobody's finger wagging. What accountability is it's saying, let's put in the structure and the capacity around me so that it's easy to opt in, so that it's easier to do the things that serve me, that are healthy for me, that are truly the goals that I want in my life. That's the point of accountability group, is so that we can start to structure those little bitty changes and then stack them. And now I'll make another video on habit stacking because it's really a critical tool for you. But again, today it's tactics. Tactics are a drop-down menu. It's not one item, it's many. And so with those tactics, you want to think about in week 8, sometimes if you're not doing something, there's another reason. So Even in week 8, it is not too late to throw away what you were working on and use the last 4 weeks, the next month, to focus on something that's different. So if it's not right for you, it's not too late. Throw it away, pick something new. Because if you're not going to do that, feel dragging that time around on something that you don't even want to do doesn't actually help you learn the bigger lesson. And the bigger lesson is that we're going to structure your day so it's easy to invite yourself to be you. It's easy to invite yourself to do the things that are most important to you. It's easy to keep a promise to yourself because all you have to do is show up in any of these ways today and you will win. So it's a process, and it's a process that you get to enjoy. I know this is a stunner, but you actually get to enjoy your time with us as a group, with you on your journey, and with the things that you're learning to do. This is actually a good time. And the good time is that you're learning to keep promises to yourself, and having a goal that you can see, that you can measure, that you can get to is important. And picking things that are easy for you to opt into make it very easy for you to stabilize that goal. So think about what you're doing. Don't be afraid to ditch it. Even at this late, even at week 8, you can still throw it away and enjoy yourself because this is your life. This is the things that you get to do. So thank you for showing up. It is meaningful work. It is meaningful work. And watching you do it is meaningful. So I'm proud of you for showing up as many times as you did for yourself. I'm proud of you for showing up for other people in the group. And I'm also honored because it's an honor to get to spend this time with you and to get to spend this time with you in a way that's meaningful and that you get to grow. That's powerful work. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing up for you. And tomorrow's another chance. So just be excited about your life because I am. I think you're doing a lot of good work. All right. I will see you in class. Bye.